This is Midweek Politics with Dave Pakman.
Welcome back to Midweek Politics. Joining us on the phone is former Palestinian terrorist Walid Shoebat. He has been a guest on the show before, and he's here to talk to us about the proposed Ground Zero Mosque. Thanks for joining us today.
You bet. Thank you for having me.
So what is your main point of opposition to this being built where it's currently proposed?
Well, first of all, it's close to ground zero, but I am against the Sharia establishment that Feisal Abdul Rauf so much is dreaming to do in this country and is collaborating pretty well to try to establish a Sharia system in this country. And his goals are, pretty well been defined in the Arabic language. If you go to the Arabic language, when you plug the name of Feisal Abdul Rauf, you will find what he says in the English language, totally different than what he says in the Arabic language.
So you're saying it's been mistranslated, or he's actually saying different things when he speaks in Arabic versus English?
He says totally different things when he speaks in Arabic than he speaks in English. If he pleads the fifth regarding Hamas in the English language, he supports Hamas in the Arabic language. In fact, he wrote an article in the Jordanian press. And, since he's pleading the fifth, I can quote him verbatim. He says, people ask me right after 9/11 attack as to why do movements with political agendas carry Islamic religious names? Why call it Muslim Brotherhood, Hezbollah, Party of Allah, or Islamic resistance movements, Hamas? I answer them this, that the trend towards Islamic law and justice begins in religious movements because secularism had failed to deliver what the Muslim wants, which is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So his definition of Islamic life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is the goal of what Hezbollah wants and what Hamas wants and what the Muslim Brotherhood wants. And, it's pretty clear that he does support the goals of Hamas, Hezbollah. He doesn't follow the methodology. In other words, there's two apparatuses for jihad.
Well, we'll get to the closeness to Ground Zero in a second. But first, I've done quite a bit of research before speaking with you, and there are the quotes that you mentioned. Those are out there, but additionally, there is a case.
Where are they out there? They're not out there. Where?
Well, in your prep material, you claim that they exist.
Correct,
yeah.
Yes.
At the same time, there is a lot of opinion. For example, Reverend James Morton says that the case of Rauf being an extremist is he says just nuts. That's not the way I would phrase it.
Hold on a second. Put him on with me. Let's talk about it.
Well, I wish he would come on. For some reason, I think that he's not doing too many interviews, is he?
Of course not.
Now, also Ann Barnard in the New York Times saying that he is viewed as a pro-American within the Muslim world. Mm-hmm. Do you disagree that that's the way he is viewed within the Muslim world?
Well, you see, it depends on who is viewing him in the Muslim world. If he is by the general population, it's very likely that many in the general population even probably see him as an American spy since he's been sent by the State Department. That's how it is regularly in the streets. But in the organizational form, he's not viewed at all this way because he's interviewed with Hajj al-Islam, which is a prominent Islamic think tank, in which he talks and he boasts and he says, I've consulted with many Muslim theologians and scholars, and we all agree that the important thing is the establishment of the law that is required to govern. In fact, I can read it verbatim. It's right here in front of me. I translated it from the Arabic. So, what the general population thinks, or whatever these people want to claim, what he says is what I believe. If Hitler said he wanted to destroy the world Jewry, I believe him. If Hamas declares they want to destroy Israel, I believe them. If Iran says they want to destroy Israel, I believe them. If Feisal Abdul Rauf says that his aspiration is to establish an Islamic state, which he said it, I believe him.
Midweek Politics is made possible in part by CSR Wire, the corporate social responsibility newswire at csrwire.com, by DIF Design, specializing in custom business websites at difdesign.com. To find out more about underwriting Midweek Politics, visit midweekpolitics.com.